don't cost you nothing.
Good morning, YouTube. It's Auntie Mickey, and I am here on a different type of level. I'm reading my notes, so pardon me if I don't seem like I'm coming off the top of my head, because I'm not. However, I wanted to talk about something that should really be addressed. We're living in a time now where you got to pay to play just to live. You got to pay to eat. You got to pay to have a roof over your head. You got to pay for everything. Everything. Pretty soon we're going to have to pay to breathe. I'm going to put my air in my mama name. Ridiculous. A gentleman was gunned down in Manhattan. The United Healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson. He was leaving a hotel in Manhattan to go to a conference. A young man walked up behind him and assassinated him in cold blood in broad daylight. This took place last Wednesday. He has been apprehended. There was a nationwide manhunt looking for him. And many people are being denied health care because of their inability to pay, or their insurance that they carry is not the kind of insurance a particular doctor doesn't, they don't want to accept that insurance. It's just ridiculous the way our healthcare system has gone down the toilet. And this has been going on for years and years and years and years. It's nothing new under the sun. America, the greatest country in the world to live in, so they say, has the highest healthcare prices in the entire world. And people are dying because they can't afford basic health care. Now, this gentleman that assassinated the CEO, from what I've been told through the media, is that his mother was the reason. I'm not sure if she is no longer with us or if she's still alive and suffering. But for this young man to do what he did, he was basically at a time where he just didn't care what the repercussions to himself would be. And that's a sad, sad place to be in. No one should ever have to be that pissed off to do something like he did, because what he did was took the life of a man who is a father of 2 children and a husband. It's really unfortunate that both sides of the coin are impacted with such tragic ending. However, this particular situation has brought to light the necessity for a conversation. There needs to be a conversation in those boardrooms amongst these CEOs. And incidentally, from what I understand, United Healthcare has taken down all of the identities of their other remaining CEOs. As a matter of fact, from what I understand, it's been industry-wide that these companies are now hiding the identities of their CEOs so it doesn't happen to them. How about if you start treating people properly? You took an oath, at least the doctors took an oath, to do no harm. The healthcare system should be right in line with that, to do no harm to an individual. But what these people are doing is sacrificing lives daily by the thousands for a bag. That is what it all boils down to. Money. The pharmaceutical companies are the biggest drug dealers on the planet. Yet you want to drag this young brother on the corner down for selling whatever he's selling, so he can feed his family. Or in some cases, maybe to afford medication for his mama. It's sad, but that's the world we live in. That's the country we live in. What's really bad is that people have gotten on social media singing their praises to the young man that assassinated the CEO. And that's sad as well, that people have that mentality to condone murder. He assassinated that man. Right or wrong on the part of that man. This young man did something heinous as well. But what he did also was bring to light a conversation that needs to take place. And I mean immediate action needs to take place with these healthcare companies before this happens again and again and again. People are tired of being run through the mill. So the top executives can get high salaries. The CEOs can live in bigger mansions and drive nicer cars. I wonder how it feels to be a CEO and go home at night after work and look around your mansion that you live in, probably big enough to house 12 families in some cases. Look around your mansion and just look at all the death that you are living off of, because that's what it is. All of those people that have been sacrificed so you can live in a lap of luxury. That's not right. This young man's name was Luigi Mangioni. He's 26 years old. He was arrested on Monday morning after a nationwide manhunt at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Investigators charged him for the deletion of Mr. Thompson. And they later found, after his arrest, he had a fake ID. He had a weapon, a metallic weapon, let me put it like that, and what they called a manifesto against the U.S. healthcare system. And like I said, it's a sad, sad state of affairs that now people are calling for his release. They're calling for his release. They're condoning his behavior. Is that where we're at now? It's okay to kill someone. But let's ask the same of the CEOs and the executives that are condoning the same behavior, just a different weapon. This young man used a metallic weapon that emits bullets. But these CEOs and executives, they wield a pen. They'll either sign on or sign off. Pass it off to the drug dealer. Make a little bit more money. Because that's all the healthcare system is about. When it all boils down to it, there's no caring in the healthcare system. They only care about the money. Can you afford that medication? Can you afford that operation? Can you afford the anesthesia that's necessary to get that operation, or at least have the operation without feeling all of the pain that you would feel if you didn't have the anesthesia? Imagine going through a surgery with no anesthesia. Imagine that. It's reprehensible, the position that people are in now, because the healthcare system is so discombobulated. It's sad, but here we are, facing a situation where a large portion of the public is calling for this young man's release. They're labeling him a hero because of what he did. And what he did was reprehensible. But what the healthcare industry is doing is reprehensible as well. They say 2 wrongs don't make a right. And I'm going to leave it at that. You decide what's more right and what's more wrong. A conversation needs to be had. Some people need to sit in the boardrooms and come up with a plan. Maybe make some sacrifices of their own. Because it's not about the bag. It's about the people. Auntie Mickey. Love you guys. Peace.